Hi parents. Okay, so I figured that it might be a little easier for me to just send a video out of myself talking about some important information that I want to share with you, before the first day of school, instead of sending out, an email or a note. Sometimes reading is just so much and you're getting so much communication. So I'm hoping to keep this short, like maybe 7 to 8 minutes. And I would really appreciate if you guys would watch this because I'm really trying to give you, answer any questions that I think you might have and clear up some areas. So, number one thing that I want to talk about first is breakfast and lunch. If your child receives breakfast and lunch from our school, or if your child's going to be using the breakfast and lunch from our school, they're doing that a little differently this year. So your child's never going to eat their breakfast or their lunch here at school. So instead, at the end of each day, if you've told me that your child should be, getting a breakfast for the next day and a lunch, then I will mark it on a piece of paper and send it down to the office for the food services person to come and deliver however many bags I need. Your child will get that bag at the end of the day. It'll go home with them. They can eat their lunch when they get home, and then the breakfast is saved for the next day. So it's all in one compact place, okay? You need to let me know if your child is going to be receiving or should be taking a breakfast and a lunch every day. So if they should be, please tell your child you need breakfast, you need lunch. Tell Miss Buckles, because otherwise, if I don't know that they need it, then I don't mark them down. So either they need to tell me, or you need to send me an email saying my child should be, doing breakfast, lunch from the school, whatever works for you. But I need to know so I can mark them down. Second thing I want to talk about is snack. I am very relaxed with snack as long as it adheres to, the school allergy policies. And I don't think we have any allergies in here. I need to double check, but as long as it adheres to that, I'm pretty chill with whatever you send your child for snacks. So whatever fills them up, send it on over. You're their parents. You know what snack your child will eat, what snack your child won't eat, and you know what's best for them. So I'm totally, that is up to you. That is totally in your hands, and I'm cool with, the snacks you send. I normally in kindergarten last year, I just let my kids eat their snack whenever they wanted. And we talked, a lot about choosing the right times and when it was appropriate to eat your snack. If you came to school and ate your snack right away, what would happen? This year I can't do that, just to be sure that I am being as safe as possible as I can in here. And I can't have, any children with their mask off in here with others on. So I just want to make sure that I'm being as safe as I can be. I'm going to allow them to eat a snack at both of our Show Your Smile times outdoors. So if you want, we get 2 smile breaks a day. If you want, you can send your child with 2 snacks. I'm totally cool with that. If they want a snack for one time and a snack for another time, they're within like 2 hours of each other. And I know that, they get hungry. And so if you want to send them with 1, that's fine. If you want to send them with 2, totally fine. I'm totally okay with that. Also, water bottles, yeah, send them with a water bottle. I really prefer water bottles that have that aren't like, the Ice Mountain or the Nestle Pure Life. Those are really, really messy and they just spill a lot. If you could get some spill-proof water bottles with, that spill-proof lid, this isn't probably really a good example, but like the reusable ones with the spill-proof lid, I prefer those because they just aren't as messy. Right now I'm trying to figure out, students aren't supposed to have masks off in here, so I'm thinking that the water is going to have to stay for, the smile break, but I'm still looking for further clarification on that. But send your child with a water bottle. Second thing I want to third, is Chromebooks. I'm not sending these home on the first day of school because I'm just sending home a lot, and we're not going to use them. We don't need them yet. So you will be receiving a Chromebook. For each child gets their own. You will be receiving a Chromebook on Wednesday from me. Your child will come home with a Chromebook and a charger in their backpack. The Chromebook needs to come back to school every single day, starting next Tuesday. Okay, and I'm going to send a note home saying that. The Chromebook needs to come back to school every single day. It needs to be charged, coming back fully charged. So it's going to come to and from school. It's going to go home with them, and it needs to come back with them every single day. And it needs to come back fully charged because we're going to use this for some things in here, and they need to be able to access their Chromebook to be able to complete the activities that we're doing. So it needs to be charged, and it needs to come back every day. I'm going to give you a login card. This tells you your child, obviously it's got the child's name on it, and then it has their SO number, which is their username. That's what you're gonna, plug in for their username to get them into the Chromebook, and then the password. Everyone's password is school10, and school has a capital S, okay? So you're gonna get a login card from me, and you're gonna get a Chromebook and a charger, and the Chromebook needs to come back to school every day charged. I'm saying it over and over again just because I really want to make sure that that's really important, and I stress that to you. Last thing I want to talk about is what's going to be going home with your child in their home folder on the first day of school. So they're going to have a home folder. I used the blue one. The home folder should come back to school every day and should go home every day. It's going to have, notes from me. It has important information. So you should check that every day, and their work is in there. First thing is homework for you. This is a student information sheet. So it, you just put your information here, and then it asks you questions so that I can get to know your child, and you can tell me anything you want me to know about your child. So I'm thinking if you could give this back to me maybe like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, sometime like mid to end of next week, that would be great, because I do read these, and I really do like to read what you have to say about your child and what you want me to know about your child, and it really does help adjust my teaching to meet your child's needs. So please fill this out. Please send it back to school with your child at the latest next Friday, okay? Second thing you're going to get is, as a part of the new schedule, when they shortened the day and they only have core subjects in their day in the classroom with their classroom teacher, they are asking classroom teachers to provide 20 minutes of asynchronous learning at home when they come home from school. Asynchronous means that they're doing it on their own time away from me, but they're still completing the activity. So I'm trying to make this like as easy and user-friendly as possible, yet also super independent, so that you're not having to help do everything with them and sit with them. So here's a note explaining how I want you to do this. And then I have just a bunch of different first grade sheets in here with all subjects, working on a variety of skills that we're working on throughout the year. And this is like the September packet. So I'm going to give this to you for September. I'm going to evaluate how this works and then see what I want to do for October. So this should get you through September. Your child should work on it for 20 minutes. I would think, depending on the task, that would be about 2 to 3 pages. Some pages might take the whole 20 minutes. But between 1 and 3 pages should be about 20 minutes, and they can skip around. So they don't have to go in order. So if they want to do this page, and then they want to do this page, I'm totally fine with that. As long as they're working and they're excited about what they're doing. And I've always found that choice is awesome. And so even though I'm guiding this and you're guiding this, allowing them to just pick the page they want to do works miracles. So I am a huge fan of choice. I also gave you some other options that you can do. The other options probably will not be accessible this week. We're not doing sight words yet this week. We're not starting those yet. Literacy footprints, they haven't uploaded our students into the classroom in there yet, so that won't be ready yet. And RAS Kids, I'm still kind of waiting to see how that's going to work out. And then if I don't hear by the end of this week, I'm going to just make myself an account. So none of the other options will probably work for this week, but they're good to know for future weeks. If they're just like, I don't want to do the packet today, I want to do something else, here are some good ideas, okay? So yes, so this is their asynchronous learning from me. And if you have any questions or your child's struggling on something, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to make a time with them. I really am trying to figure out if there's a way for me to do some individual work with kids during that 20-minute time and sign up for slots. So I'm really trying to play around with that time and see how I can use it super effectively. You're also going to get this handwriting book. This is not like something you need to do and return back to me. It's just another option for your child to do during that asynchronous time, if they're not feeling like doing the packet that day. Again, I love choice. I love giving options, and all of these things are skills that we need to work on. So, if they want to do this one day and this one day, choice is a beautiful thing, and it works beautifully. In my experience, kids love to choose what they can do and feel empowered and like they are in charge. And so here's a handwriting book. I'm really picky. I really want this to be neat and really work. I really want them to take their time on this. This shouldn't be just rushing through to get it done. It should look the way they see it. They should go in order for this one because it gets progressively harder. But yeah, so you're gonna get those 3 things home in their home folder. And so again, I didn't make it 7 to 8 minutes, and I'm sorry it's longer than I wanted, but I just wanted to give you some information and make it in a way where you could play this and listen to it while you're making dinner or while you're playing with your kids or while you're just hanging out and relaxing after they've gone to bed. So again, thank you for listening to this. I really appreciate it. Please don't hesitate to text, call, email me if you have any more questions or if you have anything that you're thinking about that you want some reassurance or clarification on. I'll try my best. I look forward to working with you guys, and I cannot wait to start school tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will see your children tomorrow, and I just can't wait. Bye, guys.